Hi guys, it's Addicted to Beauty here. It's been a little bit. I hope you guys have been doing good. And today I'm going to be coming at you guys with a tutorial on this look. Super simple. You only need a few colors, few brushes. It's not full in depth. Bunch of shit going on. Super simple, really fun, cute, brown, summery, spring, fall, whatever kind of season look. I prefer browns. I love to do brown eyeshadow. That is like my favorite eyeshadow color in the whole world to like do a look for. And I thought it would be super fun to give you guys a tutorial on how I accomplished this look. You can add eyeliner, mascara, you can wear it like this, but I thought I would just do it like this and then do the other side, and then you guys can add and do whatever you want. I have already done my eyebrows and I have already primed this side for the eyeshadow. I used my Tarte Fair Neutral Concealer, and then I put my Morphe, if I learn how to close this all the way, my Morphe translucent setting powder on top, just to hold everything in place and to make sure that no lines and creases start when we do the eyeshadow. And the brushes I will be using today, I will be using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll be using 8 brushes, not a whole lot. I will be using this blendy brush by Morphe. It is brush number M330. I will be using this brush by Morphe. It is number LC1. This is in the Lucky Charms pack. These brush sets just came out. I am in love with these brushes. These are the best brushes I have gotten from Morphe so far. They work so good. They blend magnificently. I am in love with these brushes. Ooh, I dropped one. Shoot. Excuse me while I pick up my brush. Oh, okay. I totally did not plan for that to happen. And then I will be using, for the glittery part here, I will be using Morphe LC4 by the Lucky Charms eyeshadow packet, or eye brush thingy packet. And then I will be using the blue brush for cutting the crease, and it is LC5. I will be using LC2, all in the Lucky Charms packet, and this will be for the dark browns over here. I will be using, I just got this brush like 2 weeks ago and I love it. It applies the glitter in here so good, and it helps it stay, and it doesn't create any kind of fallout, and it all just stays in one place together. This is number M760. It's like a piece of plastic, and it's super like rubbery and bendable, and that's what I use to apply my glitter. And then to blend the browns into the cut crease to make it more blended, I'm going to be using this brush. Don't even have a number. I'm going to be using this blendy brush. And then finally, to set the concealer once we cut the crease, I will be using Morphe's chubby blending brush M100. Making up my own numbers, I can't talk today. M173. So those are the brushes I will be using in today's video. For the eyeshadow palettes, I will be using Morphe Big Primpin' number 35X, and I will also be using the new palette. Ooh, ooh. By Morphe and Pony. It is Constellation Sky. It is so beautiful. I'm gonna show you guys a little sneak peek. Look at that. So beautiful. It has eyeshadow, blush, highlighter. It's like an all-in-one. But, oh, God, I am a mess today. But out of this palette, the only thing we're going to be using is this bright shimmery color right there. The rest will be in this palette. And today's colors, we're going to be using this brown color called So Gorge. That will be the color that is applied in our crease that we use for the windshield wiper motion. We will be using the color Total Inspo. That is that dark brown right in here. And then we will be using the color Volume Up. That's the light brown I have blended out up here. And then once we cut the crease, we will be using a mixture of Born to Stun and Grand Entrance. When I first cut the crease, I'm going to use Born to Stun. I'm going to apply it all over. And then I'm going to go on top of it with Grand Entrance. And then out of our Constellations packet brush, I cannot talk today. I did not get enough caffeine. Out of our eyeshadow palette, we'll be using, what is this? Breathe. Super beautiful, shimmery. I love it. We'll be using that. So let's get started. I'm going to be using So Gorge. And what brush am I using? I'm going to be using LC2 out of the Lucky Charms packet. And I'm going to get the color So Gorge. Just going to get it all over the brush. Tap off the X's. And we're going to get started. When I apply my eyeshadow, I always do it the same way. Same motions. And it kind of looks a little choppy at first, but that's totally fine. That's why we have our wonderful blendy brushes, and we'll just blend it all together. Hello, Med Azel. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. I'm totally not good with names. When it comes to pronouncing names, I totally mess them up all the time. I'm gonna just look in my mirror over here real quick just to make sure it all looks the same, because I don't want to have this side looking fabulous and this side looking like shit, because the light I'm using, like, eventually it starts like blinding me and I'm like kind of guessing at what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna look over every now and then just to make sure I'm on the right track. I'm gonna take a little bit more of the color So Gorge. Like so. Okay. Once we have the color blended together, I'm going to go in with the brush LC3 out of the Lucky Charms packet. And I'm going to go with the color Volume Up. Oh, thank you. You're so nice. And I'm going to tap off the excess. And when I apply this brown, I kind of just soften the original color So Gorge out, and then I bring it down a little bit in the corner just to soften and blend everything all together. I love this tutorial I'm doing for you guys. It's super simple and it's only like a few steps, so it makes like your eyeshadow day go so much smoother. Okay, once we have that all blended, I'm just gonna look over here real quick, so don't mind me. Okay, I just want to make sure it all looks good for you guys. I am going to go with the brush LC1, and I'm gonna get the color Total Inspo, that darker brown I was showing you guys right here. And I'm just gonna take a little bit, tap off the excess, and I'm just gonna apply that brown right in the outer corner of the eye. And I'm just gonna blend it a little bit, like so. I'm gonna just make sure it all looks good, because this light is totally killing me right now. And I feel like I can't see anything. And I don't want to look like a total buffoon. Okay, so my favorite part, cutting the crease. I am going to cut it the same way I've taught you guys with the eyelash curler. So there's not really no in-depth explanation showing you guys what to do, because we all got the hint by now. We all know how it goes. We know how we're rolling. So I'm gonna go ahead and, ooh, got a cat hair in my eye. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the crease. Maybe. Ooh, I feel like I'm gonna mess up. Hang on. I'm gonna look over here real quick. There we go. Okay. I feel like I was totally gonna mess it up, so I was kind of nervous. So I had to like look away real quick. And then I'm going to take the brush LC5 out of the Lucky Charms packet. And I'm just gonna blend the concealer all together. And I'm just gonna bring it down my eye. Like so. And then I'm gonna add more concealer and just go along, and from the point where we first applied it all the way to the end up here, I'm just gonna apply concealer everywhere. I'm gonna apply a bunch more concealer. I feel like I totally messed this line up. Ooh, and I got concealer on my finger. I'm telling you guys, I'm a complete mess today. I don't know if I'm just having an off day or what it is. Like, even before I got on this live stream to do my makeup, I was totally messing it up. I was like, oh my god, what is my problem? Okay, I'm gonna look over here in my mirror real quick before I move on anymore. I was just trying to, God, I look like a light bulb for a second. Straighten this out because it had like a little weird like dip going on. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna look in my mirror one more time. Alrighty. I am satisfied with my crease. As well as I'm going blind because of this freaking light. It's totally killing me. I'm going to go ahead with my, I didn't even tell you guys what I was doing. My brush M173, my buffer brush, and just pat all of my concealer into place just to make sure I don't get any lines and creases once we come in with the glitter. And then once we pat it all in, I'm going to be taking my setting spray by Morphe. And then I'm just going to go ahead and spray this side down. And I'm gonna let it, God, my setting spray just fell in my trash can. I'm gonna go ahead and just fan it out to help it dry quicker. Okay, sir, the one that keeps talking to me. Med, Azel, whatever your name is. I do not have a WhatsApp number. I do have a boyfriend, so I appreciate your nice comments, but stop being desperate. Nobody likes desperate guys. Okay. And our eye is set. So now we will go ahead and find the right brush. I'm gonna go back in with my Morphe LC1 brush, and I'm gonna take the color Total Inspo, that darker brown, And I'm just gonna apply it right up until we meet up with the concealer line. As you guys can see, I have my boyfriend posted all over my wall. I am happily taken. I appreciate comments. I appreciate people telling me I'm beautiful and everything. Like, that don't bother me, but I am happily taken. Okay. Once we've applied Total Inspo, we're gonna go in with the glitter, my favorite part. I'm gonna start with Born to Stun, shake off the excess, and I'm just gonna apply it all over. And I'm doing a few coats just to make sure we have more of a glittery look instead of like a concealer look. I'm gonna go ahead and look in my mirror over here real quick. Okay. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I really enjoy this look. I just went to a concert, not yesterday, the day before yesterday, and I did this look and I got a bunch of compliments on it. So I was like, why not? Let's do a video, and then other people can complete this look and look just as fabulous as I do. Okay. Now that we've applied the color Born to Stun, I'm going to go in with Grand Entrance and just go on top of it. Apply another coat. Like so, and our look is almost complete. I appreciate everybody who's stayed with me this long. We are almost there. I am going to be going in with this blending brush that I don't have a number for, and I'm going to take the color So Gorge that we used in our crease, and I'm going to blend on top of the crease line and just blend it all together. Gosh, I keep banging my leg. Okay. Is it waterproof? No, unfortunately I don't own any waterproof makeup. I don't believe in waterproof makeup. I absolutely hate it with a passion because when it comes to the end of the day and I go to take it off, it takes me like 30 minutes to take off waterproof makeup. It's just such a pain in the ass, and I used to use waterproof makeup when I like first got into makeup, and like I would go to the pool in the summertime and everything. And honestly, I think waterproof makeup's just a waste of money, the waterproof makeup I've used, because when I used to go to the pool, like when I was like younger and stuff, like my makeup would still come off and it would just look all messed up, like all smudged. I don't do it. I don't believe in it. It was a waste of time, and it's a pain in the ass to get off if you don't have the right products to take it off. So that's why I use setting spray so many times on my face, because eventually it just coats on top of it and it kind of almost makes it waterproof and like sweatproof itself because you put so many layers of setting spray on it, so it helps hold your look longer rather than using waterproof makeup, if that makes any sense. So I'm gonna go ahead with my makeup remover. I got it on this Q-tip, and I'm just gonna clean up this eyeshadow right here. Give it more of like a straight line, kind of like we do on this side. Like so. And you see I kind of have like tiger stripes going on because I had like some concealer down here earlier. So I could just erase that and clean it off. Like so. I don't know why my eye is like all watery for. Okay. And to finalize our look today, I'm going to be going in the Constellation Sky packet. And I'm going to be taking that super shimmery colored Breathe on my glitter brush. And I'm going to apply it right here in the corner. And I also love this brush because it helps pack it on so well and it applies so smoothly rather than using an actual brush to apply it. I feel like this just applies everything so much smoother and it just stays longer rather than when I use like a fanned brush. It kind of like eventually falls off throughout the day, and I've noticed with that brush it helps hold it longer into place. So I just use my setting spray. I literally own a jumbo size of this and then like a cute little mini size. So if you guys were wondering like, oh, she had a small one like 5 minutes ago, no, she has a big ass one. That's why. All right, well, that's today's look. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I hope you guys have fun doing your makeup with me. Go ahead and leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and turn your post notifications on to be notified next time I go